a lot of things, especially for our moral. Maybe this kind of books can help us to think more and more nicely and how to become a good person. Now we're going to read the Paglaum by Paglaum. It says here, once there were a lot of us. We used to roam around the slopes of Mount Apple, respected, revered. My grandfather told me many stories about our ancestors, the early monkey-eating eagles. He was the one who raised me because my mother died early and my father just came occasionally. When I was young, I still believe in these stories. I still believe that we were rulers of the sky. One day, a horrible shaking awakened us. We were extremely terrified. Grandfather, I cried. What was that? Grandfather cried and mumbled something like Tao. Just before he flew, he told me, Amihan, you must hasten. But grandfather, I don't know how to fly. I replied practically. You must learn. With that, he left me alone in the shaking tree. I had no choice. Gathering all my courage, I closed my eyes and did what grandfather had taught me. I flew. I felt a mixture of fear and happiness. That was my first flight. I looked back and saw our beloved tree fall down. Some creature cut it down. The Tao. I couldn't bear the sight. I turned my head and flying with tears flowing from my eyes. Eventually, I grew up. My eyes were open to the fact that our home, the great Mount Apple, was steadily being destroyed. Yet I still knew little about the cruelty of the Tao. Soon I was old enough to hunt. When an eagle has its first successful hunt, it is considered one of the respected ones of our kind, mature enough to live on its own. I was very excited. Then just before the day of my hunt, a terrible things happened. Father went home that day, which he rarely did. He looked very worried. What's wrong, Father? I asked. Makapangyarihan, your grandfather and truly a great eagle is dead. Grandfather dead? It was simply impossible. He was killed by our greatest trait, the Tao. Tears sprung from my extreme. If we were rulers of the forest, then why won't the Tao respect us? My father was silent for a moment, then he quietly answered, the Tao had taken over our position. He had made himself ruler of everything. I felt as if a talon had scratched my very heart when I heard that. The next day, my father came to me and said, my daughter, it's time. I knew what he meant. I was ready to hunt already. I want grandfather to be proud of me today, I said tearfully. I know that wherever he is, he will be proud of you. I felt better. I spread my wings out and flew. I saw my father smile. How wonderful it felt to fly out and hunt. I effortlessly caught the snake that was sleeping on the ground, but not long after that, I encountered what I had feared, the Tao. My heart thumped. I was too terrified to move. Is this what grandfather felt when he was about to die? Was I to die like him? But they didn't kill me or hurt me. Instead, they took me to a place called a breeding center. It looked the same as home, yet I felt well alone. I was confused. The Tao hadn't done anything to me yet. Was I to trust them? That I didn't know, and so I just slept, wishing that if I were to die, it would be painless. The breeding center was different from home, yet the same in many ways. But the biggest difference is the Tao. At home, the Tao known as cruel creature, where they were kinder. It made me suspicious. Why? Slowly, the hate, fear, and suspicion of the Tao that were planted in my heart disappeared. Maybe it was because the people here were more caring than the others. Maybe because I realized that not all of the Tao were merciless. I felt that the breeding center was a place where I would be safe, a place where the cruel Tao weren't allowed to hurt me. I'm still living in a refugee. The people here take very good care of me. They call me Paglaum, hope for all the monkey-eating eagles out there. One day, when our number are greater, I hear the Tao talking. I will be freed, then I will be out there flying again with my kin, and we would be one more known as a ruler of the sky.